not unusual to have military veterans groups meeting in Mobile. This weekend, though, there's a unique veterans group here, one that endured tragedy during war, and now, almost 50 years later, is still fighting a different battle, one for recognition. News 5's Peter Albrecht met with the men and has the story of this family.
It happened in 1969, but the emotions are as raw as ever.
Yeah, just like it happened last night. My dad had him.
Doug Sage was 7 years old when his 3 brothers and 71 others were killed aboard the Frank E. Evans.
Yeah, it was a mess.
After being involved in combat in Vietnam, the Evans was in training maneuvers off the Vietnam coast when it was struck by an Australian carrier. A third of the crew died. This weekend, 17 survivors and another 165 family and former crew members are in Mobile.
As a survivor, I mean, how often do you reflect back on that day?
Daily. It's something that you never forget.
Among the survivors, 92-year-old Lawrence Riley, whose son served on board with him. Lawrence Sr. survived. Lawrence Jr. did not.
He was a fireman and he was down below decks, and he was on watch when it happened.
The 74 who were killed are always on the minds of these survivors and family members, but they have been forgotten in Washington. The names left off the Vietnam War Memorial, something the Evans vets have been fighting unsuccessfully to change for more than 20 years. The military says the incident happened 100 miles outside what it considered the war zone, even though the Evans had been engaged in combat and was in the area supporting the war effort. The Evans survivors and family will continue to fight for that recognition, but in the meantime will draw comfort from each other at their annual meetings like this week's in Mobile.
This man lost his son, but he gained a hell of a lot of sons because we all feel like he's our father.
This organization has become not just survivors and shipmates, but become a family.
Every one of them.
We're family.
Yep, we're all family.
Every one of them are family.
A family born from tragedy 46 years ago and fighting on to honor those lost. Peter Albrecht, News 5.